Of all the towers Billy Pitt had built when the French were on the sea, to keep Boney out no matter what it took, there's one that's known around the world and it's loved by you and me, and it's all because of one man and a book. The Sandy Cove Martello, James Joyce Tower and Museum since 1962. People come from near and far just to gaze at his guitar, artifacts and first editions too. Once the little corporal met his Waterloo, this mighty tower lost its raison d'etre. Till a gentleman named Gogarty had a plan to make it new, and it came alive again a century later. Oliver St. John Gogarty, a man of many parts, invited friends and enemies to stay. He rebranded the tower as a centre for the arts. He was the Tyrone Guthrie of his day. The Sandy Cove Martello, James Joyce Tower, where you're welcome every day of the year, where the monster flag flies high and people wonder why. If you want to know, just ask a volunteer. Well, one night in September of the year 1904, Samuel Trench and James Joyce were his guests. They'd spent the day creating till they could do no more. Off they went to bed to get some rest, but their sleep was interrupted by a terrifying scream. Around the room the bullets ricocheted. Trench had sworn he'd seen a Black Panther in a dream. Joyce could take no more and ran away from the Sandy Cove Martello, James Joyce Tower and Museum since 1962. With walls 8 foot thick, made with granite, not with brick, we've got artifacts and first editions too. So Ulysses was written in cities far away, and we celebrate its genius every year. It's the story of a man and a city and a day, and it began and begins right here in the Sandy Cove Martello, James Joyce Tower, where you're welcome every day of the year. Oliver St. John's Omphalos, the setting for Telemachus. If you want to know more, ask a volunteer. Yes, the Sandy Cove Martello, James Joyce Tower, where you're welcome every day of the year. Rather bleak in winter time, but what a view, it's worth the climb. And if you want to know more, ask a volunteer. Thank you for your kind donation. Want to know more? Ask a volunteer.